Hey everyone, my name is Jordan Cook. I'm the founder and CEO of Tour, and I'm going to show you today how you can analyze any retail site address in under 15 minutes and get a full holistic report without doing any of the work that would normally take a person about an hour and opening 20 to 30 different windows and logging into 3 to 4 different tools. So the first thing we're going to do today is just go to the map and find our address. So we have a site here, a Target in Dallas at City Place Market, where all we're going to need to do is take the address right from Google Maps. So copy the address. We're going to go to our email. We're going to send the request via email to demo@gotour.ai. Subject is going to be site analysis and the address we just brought in. Then, so that we add more context to analyze the site and the space, we're going to add the square feet, and then we're going to add the rent. And then we'll send the email. And so what Tour is then doing is exactly what a person or your team would be doing using your tools and process, except it's doing it at a much higher rate, analyzing thousands of different websites, logging into all your different tools, whether it be Calibrate, Placer AI, Buxton, SiteZeus, doing all that work for you. And then emailing you back all the results extremely quickly in under 15 minutes. So we've already have that run right here. We have the original email. We pre-ran this just so we can move through this quickly. So we've got the original request, right? The square feet, the rent. We get a confirmation email just a couple minutes later, right? So this analysis was built specifically for Little Caesars and their analysis. They can be totally customized to you and for your team. So we've got the address here. If you click on this, this will take you right to a Google Maps link. So you can confirm where it is, confirming the address, right? Confirming that rent and square feet that we gave it. And then the final email that we get here, again, in about 15 minutes, which has some great aerials, a street view of the center, and then a summary here that's again tailored just to Little Caesars, right? And again, can be customized just for you. So Lemon Avenue space is qualified, leaves room for rent dollars. So it's doing that occupancy analysis and working through that logic for you and your team to get you past the initial stage of, is this a site we should look at, or is this something we shouldn't consider? It's going through obviously the footprint. We got that. It measures the frontage of space that we could potentially have by looking at the available space. It looks at the co-tenants and the nearby anchors. So we've got a Target and Kroger, that's correct. It runs quick demographics, right? About 35,000 people. Looks at visibility and access according to what we have here on the road versus the center and the space. And then parking, obviously. So it looks at, hey, how many parking spaces do we have? Does it appear that we have a lot of available space? And then again, doing that rent and occupancy analysis here, again, according to the logic that you want to bring to the analysis. We also have an attachment here with a more detailed report here. And we have a multi-page report, can be completely customized to what you and your team do and how you put together your reports today. And some of the similar outputs that we have from the email, so the address, we have the images, the aerial, and the street view. We have a more detailed summary here. Right? So talking through the essential requirements that you might have for a site that qualifies it or disqualifies it or makes it something that needs to be reviewed. Goes through the non-requirements, right? The financial component, the occupancy costs, and the unit economics, and then a quick summary of what is qualified or what is not qualified in the analysis, advantages, challenges, goes through some key recommendations, factors, analyzes the market, looks at a number of different sources that it can find again, searching for thousands of different sources across the internet, growth potential, market trends, looks up property ownership and details, zoning, looking at the, again, site characteristics, right? Parking situation, how many parking spaces are there? Where would other parking be around the space or the center? Uh, More detailed occupancy costs based on your logic, rent recommendations if there's any changes we think we need to make in order to hit our occupancy cost targets, sources on the area, a detailed list of the requirements that you have for the site, competition here, a screenshot of the map. There's no direct pizza competitors here for Little Caesars, but we do have Whataburger and a Taco Bell, and then a 7-Eleven. Area analysis, again, looking at co-tenants, POIs, demographics, and then some other key points to call out. Crime, key projects, right? Utilities definitely is important for a number of retailers. So, and then you got the appendix of all the requirements that you would look at, all your site requirements, right? And then, a quick follow-up summary. So that's really the full report. I would love for you to be able to try it. You can try it today by going to demo@gotour.ai, send in a retail site address, and you can check it out for yourself. Thanks.